All right. Let's just adjust some volume settings here. Okay. Just make sure I got everything up and running here. But we are now live, and audio is also live. All right. Yes. That. And we got to pull up the guide. Hey, Sebas, what's up? What's up? It's the Prusa wire guy. Yeah. Yeah, it is me. How's it going, man? All right. So, what's up? What's up? What's up? We are back. I didn't stream on Monday because I was at a Renaissance fair. Which was very last minute, admittedly. But it was very fun. It's my first Ren fair. Hey TJL, what's up? Welcome. I have my headphones on today because we're joined with another member of the Positron team. Joe, would you like to say hi?
How we doing?
For those who don't know, Joe is one of the other wonderful members of the Positron team. We love Joe because Joe is on the Discord almost as much as I am, and he helps. He's a massive help when it comes to troubleshooting the Positrons. He's also our resident speed demon with the Positron. But other things you may know him from, or will possibly in the future, the stone printer. If you want to talk about that, Joe. Yeah, that's wild. Hell yeah. Always love to hear it. But yeah, he's working on that as well, with the guy behind it. I forget his name. There you go. Yeah, we are. It's awesome. It's really cool. The Positron guys get around once we start doing stuff. Like I'm also, if you don't know this, I'm on the Millennium Machines team as well. Like once we started branching out and getting to know people, it's you know, once you start doing upside down 3D printing, you start finding a bunch of other niches that you just fit into as well. Yeah, I hope you all had a wonderful week. Hope you all had a wonderful Memorial Day. I certainly had. 3D Medic Vince, welcome. How was your Memorial Day weekend, sir? Was it good? Was it good? Hoping it was good. While we're chatting, we're gonna jump right into everything here. So we're gonna go over to this screen, and whoop, whoop, here we go. This, if you're like, whoa, deja vu, haven't we been here before? We have. We've done this already once before. We're doing it again. This is my other Prusa Mini that we're going to be upgrading to the new extruder. So we're doing this one more time. I am actually very happy so far with the upgrade. So for those who don't know, I'm running a 0.5 nozzle on my Prusa Minis. And that's mostly for print speed, and you know, I don't expect the minis to have great print quality. So I'm doing it mostly just for myself. I just realized my lights are not set to white, so let's fix that. Let's see here. Studio set to concentrate. There we go.
It does also improve print times too.
Yeah, it does.
Slightly bigger nozzle, you don't have to have as much movement speed, and you get higher flow rates. So
Yeah,
as long
these
as
don't
your feeder can keep up.
these don't have hardened nozzles yet, but I do plan on doing that at some point, so I could do like CF stuff and just have these as reliable auxiliary machines. I'm never going to put ABS or ASA through these. I might build an enclosure. I might build a very form-fitting enclosure for this. I don't know yet. That is a maybe. But this is a print that just came off of it last night, and I'm happy with it. This is our latest mixtape from Printed Solid. This is a Soul Black, slightly transparent PLA with PETG colorant, which gives it a very unique look to it. Let's see. Can I get... Yep, there we go. I love it. It's just, it's a really dark gray. It just really looks really nice. And yeah, this is done with a 0.5 nozzle. You know, the layer lines aren't perfect, but it's good for a mini. This is really good. Like, I'm really happy with how this turned out. Absolutely ecstatic. Hey, One Rads, welcome. So yeah, we're gonna be doing that upgrade here as well. I got the instructions pulled up. We're not really gonna be paying attention to them too much because we already did this once and like riding a bike. But let's go ahead and start getting things apart here. So first, gonna take the filament sensor off. Very squeaky. Come on. There we go. Right. And yeah, because we didn't stream on Monday, we're going to be doing 2 filament giveaways tonight. So, you know, if you're hoping for more filament, today is the day. Hey, Killer Prince! What? Ah! I forgot that only 2 screws hold that up. Welcome, Killer Prince. How's it going? All right, I need to clip some zip ties here. Where's my cutters? Where did I put my cutters? Oh, they're over there. I'm tempted to give away a 2.3 kilogram spool of filament that I have laying on the floor here. But that's expensive as shit. Whereas the normal filament giveaways that we do is completely free to me. So maybe I will give that away to someone at Printopia. Maybe. I don't know. I have to get permission for that. Oh, you know what? I could give it away at Open Source. We'll do that. I'll bring one of these 2.3 and I'll give it away there. I think that works. Okay. It's off. Oh, that's not coming off. Come on. I need you to... Oh, come on. Have I not taken that off yet? That's not coming off. Where's my pliers? Oh shoot, where did I put my pliers? Oh, here they are. Underneath a bunch of junk. Get a hammer? I'm not getting a hammer. No, we're gonna use the right tool for the job.
Okay. So you aren't doing percussive maintenance?
No, we're not doing percussive maintenance. This is actually not exactly what I wanted to do, but this is working, so I'll take it. I'm not getting a handsaw. One Raz, what the hell? You good, man? Someone hurt you? Second. One Raz woke up and chose violence today. Silly mode. Yeah, that's what we're calling it. I don't know. I like to think it's just violence. Okay. Well, that is part. Let's go ahead and get this part. Hey, Joe. What's up? Not you, Joe. You were Joe.
Yeah, I figured.
Nah. FYI, we only hear Nomad. Well, Joe's not speaking.
Oh yeah, it's louder on me, so I unmute to say something.
Yeah. So if I'm talking and you don't hear Joe, Positron Joe, it's likely because he's not actually talking, and I'm just talking to myself. So that's a thing I very much do.
I was gonna say, yeah, talking to yourself.
Every time I stream, it's just me talking to myself. Joe is muted. What? You guys can't hear him at all?
Like actually muted?
That's weird. It says it's capturing him. Oh, lower volume? Here. How about now? Joe, say something.
Hello, can you hear me now? I think it was just lower volume.
Okay. I try to make it so that we were the same volume level, but you know how that is.
I mean, you can leave it like this when Nathan comes back, so. Especially if he's in a good mood
Right.
and loud.
There you go, that's a part. Okay, everyone can hear you now. Cool. Well, thank you, chat, for your help on that. All right, now, chat, we have to avoid making a mistake that we made last time. So we're going to not make that mistake again. And that mistake is putting the wrong drive gear on this. Now, hold on, I'm going to check something. This is already a Bondtech gear. Yeah, that's already a Bondtech gear, so I'm not actually going to swap that. Just realized that. I'm just going to roll with it. I do have to flip it, because it is facing the wrong way. Okay. We will do that. Where is... Is it? Was it you? No, I used the LDO screwdriver for this, but I can use this. Joe is upset because he's standing there with a hammer and saw and a torch, but Nomad doesn't want to use any of them. Yeah, I'm sorry, Joe.
I mean, I think we work on Prusa, not a Creality, so.
Right. I just realized, oh, wait, what am I doing again? Right. This goes back on here, upside down. Okay, now we check to see if that fit works. Okay, that needs to be raised a tiny bit. Sorry, I just realized you guys can't see what I'm doing. There we go. Like this. Slide it in. I just check the meshing of the gears until I'm happy. That's good meshing, but I'm still wanting to extend this up a bit. There we go. Yeah, that should be good locking gears. Happy with that. Feels good. Okay. Now, nothing to do in here, right? No. Okay. We just put this in here. Did I put that in the wrong hole? Yes, I did. There we go. Correct. And all right, let's scroll down on the guide here. Make sure I'm doing everything right.
Feel so free, just believe we can come alive. We're so far from the ground.
So does your instructions come with the special gummies?
Oh, wait, hold on a second. I just realized something. No, my instructions don't come with the special gummies.
I saw that on Reddit. I saw you
Oh,
reply on that.
I had to reply to that quickly. If you guys didn't know,
Like, no.
someone posted on the Prusa subreddit that there's a Haribo recall. Like, very much slightly misinformation. Like, absolutely kind of farming for karma there. Because, yeah, there's a Haribo recall, but it wasn't for what you would think. It was for just... It was just for, what's it called? It was for the fizz soda candy. It wasn't for gummy bears, it was for fizz soda. And, yeah, someone was trying to, like, cause a panic or something, and it was just pretty bullshit. Also, I just realized this is not the right, here, it's this gold one is the right one. So that goes there. There we go. That's much better. Okay. Oh, so yeah, all right, that's easy. I keep forgetting how easy this is. Now we just attach that. We use the 3 holes here. Just mount it. And that. How do I do it there? Ah, that's how I did it. Oh yeah, sorry, back to what I was saying. Yeah, so I had to, since I'm a moderator on the Prusa subreddit now, I had to essentially comment right away and pin that comment like, hey, no, this is only affecting this product from Haribo. This is not affecting anything from Prusa. There's no evidence that gummy bears sourced by Prusa from Haribo have been, affected by this recall. Because I had to jump on it. I had to make sure that people weren't gonna be like, oh no, have to contact Prusa support because I think my gummy bears are being recalled. Because people are stupid and they're gonna think that. which is a shame, but that is what it is. So anyway, did that today. I also had to put a hot take post up. Sebas, there's no gummy bear recall. It is the candy fizz, the little like the little like soda can gummies. Those had a recall in Europe because they found cannabis in some of the bags. Someone was getting a little puff pass. It's really funny, actually. Hey, Koosh, welcome. You are on live.
Hello.
Everybody, please welcome Koosh, another member of the Positron team. He's currently in our Skunk Works division. That's not what we're officially calling it, but that's what he's doing.
Okay. Cool.
He's working pretty hard on Positron 3.3 stuff. Hello, Tiberbaum. Welcome. That's in there. Now I need to take this apart properly. Right. Where is my Prusa? There we go. I really don't like doing that because I don't like scuffing up this collar. But it is just part of what it'd be. Yep.
I just wanted to pop in and say hello. I'm gonna get running. It is
All right.
past my bedtime.
You have a good night, friend.
Yeah, you too. I'll see you guys later.
See ya.
See ya.
Yep.
Yeah, chat, we haven't done one of these like disc. Uh-oh.
What?
Sorry, I just realized this was going in crooked. I had to back off that threading. I was going in really crooked. Why was that happening? Can I fix it? Okay, I can. Good. Whew. Anyway, we haven't done one of these like Discord hangout streams in a while. Where the Positron team can, you know, come in and out of the stream as they wish. So I figured, hey, we could do that tonight. Have some company with us while we work on some stuff. We might stream on Saturday with another member of the Positron team in person, possibly. Don't know. I have to ask him about it. I haven't spoken to him about it, so we'll see. That's in pretty good. There we go. Yep, right there. Okay. Okay. Now we go ahead and we take apart the tilt sensor.
What's this upgrade called? Is it like an official number or letter or whatever?
This is the Bondtech IFS internal filament sensor extruder upgrade for the Prusa Mini. So
Okay.
it's the IFS extruder from Bondtech, which is still a great extruder. It's not obviously the LGX, but it's still a good extruder. But what this does is it is designed so that the Prusa Mini Plus comes with a Super Pinda auto bed leveling, and it comes with a filament sensor. So what this does is it brings the filament sensor into the tool head, or not into the tool head, into the extruder. So it works a lot more similarly to a Mark IV in terms of you just put the filament into your extruder and it just pulls it. And as a result, I really like it.
Nice.
Yeah. I've been using it for like a week now on my other machine, and it's just been great. Oh god, need that ball. Need that ball. Don't lose the ball. Okay. So in here, crack that open. Come on. Go. Now throw this out, essentially. I don't know why this is even here if we don't use it. I guess this is there if you don't want to use the filament sensor. Yeah, that's what it's for. Okay, put that there. We did that. We're taking it apart now. I gotta get the magnets out. Let's just get the rest of this out before we do that. How the fuck do we do that again? When in doubt, brute force.
I gotta go. Time for this event I'm going to.
All right. See you, man.
Funny part is I will be wearing a Positron shirt and an LDO hat.
Hell
But
yeah.
That's just 'cause that's what I have right now. All right, have a good stream.
Represent. See you, man. Tipper Bomb, what's up? Yes, or sorry, River. Well, yeah. So did I say hi to Tipper? Whatever. Reverend, what's up? Yeah, I missed you guys at Rocky Mountain dearly. I really wanted to be there, but alas, American Airlines said no. So put it into this piece first. Yep, just like that. Okay. So slides in. Good. Left polarities on both. All right. LTX, what's up? Mounting the upgraded extruder. No, this is another one. So this is my other Prusa Mini that we're installing this on. So this is going on both now. BB, what's up? How's it going? Yeah, can't go wrong with Bontech, absolutely. It's going? Well, it's good to hear that it's going. It's always good to hear. Black screen? No, okay, it's one of these. Go. And perfect. Cyber Bob, welcome. Welcome. Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. Yeah, I really like this on my other Prusa Mini. I showed this earlier. This is the model I just printed last night with this extruder on the other Mini. And yeah, this came out really nicely. It's a little shiny, but I'm still really happy with it. So, like, is that camera glitching out? Yeah, that is glitching out. Weird. I have to look into why that camera's doing that. Has that been happening this whole time? No, interesting. Okay. I may have to reboot that computer, but anyway. Is it just when I move around a lot? Yeah, okay, that's weird. Weird interlacing issues. Okay. Sorry. I'm getting AD distracted. Yeah, things are looking good on it. I like it. I'm gonna stop doing that so the screen stops freaking out. Okay. Ah, shoot. Go back. Okay. Now we take this, put it here. This. Yeah, so if you guys don't know the story as to why I was not at Rocky Mountain, Mitch 3D, so Backpack Printer Mitch, and myself, we were on our way. We were on the plane, getting ready to go, when some really, really bad storms hit the area. Like, really bad. And we didn't know how bad they were, because we were on part of the tarmac where there was no cell service. So we had no idea what was going on. We were just told bad weather was preventing us from taking off. We were stuck on the tarmac for 8 hours. Mind you, they gave us opportunities to get off the plane about 2 times. Third time, they told everyone to get off. But they never told us that tornadoes had touched down 1 state over, which to some people, 1 state over, that's a lot of distance. For us, that's literally a 30-minute drive. So we had no idea that tornadoes were in the vicinity. And that's why they couldn't fly. They didn't tell us this. The worst part, though, was it was hot on the plane. It was not comfortable. I was sweating. And they provided water, but they didn't provide food. And they're supposed to provide food within the by the second hour of a delay on the tarmac, they are required to give you food and water. They only gave us water. They didn't give us water until 6 hours in. Or food. They didn't give us food until 6 hours in, so it sucked. But eventually the flight was canceled, and the next flight out for us to get to Rocky Mountain was Sunday at noon Eastern. So we would have missed the whole event. Even if we actually did like somehow make it, we would have missed it. AZ3DP, what's up? So as a result, yeah, we just couldn't make it to Rocky Mountain. But I do have some good news in regards to it. And that good news, oh, right, I need to flip the red and black wires on this. Yes, I need to flip the red and black wires. I have some good news that came about all of this. So even though we could not make it to... Do you know Stonewolf? I do. Well, I don't personally know him. I know him by association. Joe Kalon of the Positron team. He is working on that. So I am very familiar. It's cool. It's not for me. I will say that it's not for me. I don't know. It's cool. It just doesn't grab my attention, and maybe that's because I haven't seen it in person. Like maybe if I saw it in person, I would change my mind. It's probably one of those things. But what I've seen of it, it's really impressive. It's really neat. It just doesn't interest me. And I don't know why. Like I want to be interested by it, but it hasn't caught my attention. But if I was given a kit, I'd be happy to do it. It is a brilliant, the engineering on it is brilliant. Yeah, I mean, I guess here's my thing. I'm worried about the price of it, and I know the price of it right now is fine, but let's... Hello, elephant in the room. 24 hours? Really? Huh. No more context. Yeah. I'm worried about things being made entirely of metal. And I think that's it's kind of PTSD from Positron a little bit. Just a little bit. Hello. Hi, L-Sync. What's up? Yeah, I don't know. For me, it just hasn't caught my attention. I think it's cool, but I don't know. I just don't know. Right now, I think my attention is mostly grabbed by, hold on, I need to pay attention real quick, 1 second. Sorry, give me a second, guys. Just gotta pay real good attention to where this wire is going. Okay, there we go. Anyway, now that I'm not doing that, are you gonna make it a Murph? No. Murph is in a weird spot. It's slightly too far away to not be economical for me to travel there. By car, I can't drive because I have a lease. I can't take a train there, and it's a little expensive to fly there. Or rather, it's not expensive to fly there. It's just it's really out of the way, because from what I've heard, the nearest airport's like 2 hours away, and I've seen video of Murph. I literally, like, physically cannot do swamp coolers. I just can't. So it looks cool. I would love to go 1 year, but the venue would the venue has to be air conditioned for me. And that is kind of a health thing. So yeah, I do not do well in the heat. Not that bad. I'll keep that in mind. I'm planning on. I will go 1 year. This year is not that year. But it is not. I will certainly go at some point in time. That is for sure. I will go at some point in time. But the whole delay with the flight to Colorado has actually now allowed me to go to San Francisco instead, and I will be at Open Source. So I will be at Open Source, and who knows? I might not be there as part of Positron. I don't know yet. But I'm gonna be there. I will be there. That is an absolute. I'm going to be there, and I'm looking forward to that. Bringing some multi-board stuff for 4x8 basket. Ooh, that's cool. I need to get back into my multi-board stuff. Wind got blown out of my sails for a bit, not multi-board related, other stuff, and it kind of just fell off the wagon of my projects. Like the toolbox project has been staring at me, and I just haven't put any time into it, and I really need to. Hey, Wick Central, what's up? I will put some more time into it soon. Just busy, man. You know how it be. So Medic really, yeah, right? Wait, did he? Oh shoot, I didn't hear that part. What did they say? Oh, how did I miss that? I must have been talking to somebody when he asked that. Oh man, how did I miss it? Oh, I can't believe I didn't recognize that. How did I not recognize that? Oh my god. I saw he wore the Positron shirt, and I was like, hey, nice shirt. Oh, I feel dumb. I feel really dumb. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I help run his Discord. To be fair, I mean, okay, I'll take it. I'll take the credit for it. I won't. I'm typically very humbled. I helped set up his Discord. He's been running his Discord for the most part. Typically, what I do is I offer my services to help build Discords for some content creators if they need the help. And then what I do is I say, hey, give me this role with admin privileges. I set up the entire server, and then I create a role that doesn't have admin. You know, just a standard moderator role, and then I remove myself from the administrator role, so that hey Burb, welcome. So that the creator has full administrative power over the server, and it's hands off from there. I just help moderate it if they wish me to continue helping. What's up, Burb? You are live,
Hey.
by the way.
I am like, yeah. That's why you're in the streaming channel of the Discord.
Yep, I just like to remind people. Everybody, this is Burb, another member of the Positron team. A newer member.
Joined on.
But a
Discord consulting services.
yeah, just talking about how I helped Mantic build his Discord server.
That's good. Just popping in to say hi.
Hello.
I'm just curious because I did see it was labeled Prusa Mini modification.
Yes, we are adding a Bontech IFS to my Prusa Mini.
Very nice.
Yes, I have it on my other Prusa Mini. We streamed that the other week. And I am enjoying it so much that I originally did buy two. I originally did buy two, so I had the full intention of doing this. But after playing with it for a week, I was just so happy with it. Uh-oh.
Very nice.
I done goofed.
Oopsies. All right. All right. Well, I just came in to say hi.
Hello.
And hello. Hello. All right. Well, I'll be going now. So,
Okay.
Everyone watching the stream, thank you for supporting Nomad. It means a lot, and especially a lot to the Positron team as a whole, not just Nomad. And have a good night.
Have a good night, Burb. Yeah, I do have to thank everybody here for their continued support. The Positron team has just announced a new endeavor. I don't really know what to call it. I was on social media the other day, and I saw a very, very sad post. I won't get into the graphic details of it, but essentially, it was somebody saying goodbye, and that individual is no longer with us. So, that saddened me greatly. I went ahead and we are now monthly supporters of the church. If you don't know what that is, it is a suicide prevention hotline. And we are doing that because, quite frankly, it is something I believe that is needed. And even though our contribution is small, I'm hoping it can make a difference. And it could be helpful. Because, as I said on Twitter, it is not easy. It is important to love yourself, but it's not easy to. So we are now proud supporters of that. And although our contribution right now is relatively small, I hope that it is meaningful. And that is something that we could not have done without you guys, without your support of both these streams and Positron. So thank you all so much for that. I, in the future, will likely host charity streams, because I want to do more. I really do want to do more. I believe it to be the right thing to do. You know, every stream that we do, I end it saying, I end my stream saying, fight for a cause you believe in and volunteer for causes you believe in. And last night, after I saw what I saw, I decided to do something. So I hope it will. And I think that's all that we could really hope for. If you or a loved one is struggling with depression or, you know, those kind of thoughts, please seek help. And know that there's people that love you. No matter how difficult things may be, no matter how tough shit gets, just remember that there is people that love you. I am not afraid to say, Ellising, thank you for the $5. mental health is important. I'm going to start. I can't say that right now. Any super chats made to the channel will go to charity, but that will be a thing I do in the future. The only reason I can't say that right now is because right now I'm limited to. I have to wait until I've accumulated $100 to get a payout. And sadly, as a result of current geopolitical stuff, we haven't really seen many sales in positron kits, so our funding is a little scarce right now. So it's a balancing act, but we are making monthly donations to these organizations. There's really not much else to say on that front. Yeah. There we go. It's all done. Where was I? Saying something. I forgot. Yeah, I plan to do charity streams at some point. I feel like that's the right thing to do. So if that's something you're interested in, guys, please be sure to like and subscribe. And yeah, we'll definitely do that at some point. Drop a screw. I'll get that later. Really need to clean up. Okay, let's get this back on here. There we go. Tidy up these cables a little bit better. Yes. One thing I say very often is that the maker community, and I hope you guys can agree with me on this, the maker community is a source of good. You know, the whole idea is that we, as a community, are building things. We work together to build things that are great and truly amazing and wonderful. Hate has no place in our community. It simply doesn't. It's interesting. I saw a video the other day, and it was from Rebecca Black, of all people. And it made me reflect on things that I did as a kid. I think we can all agree, if you were a kid when that song Friday came out, it was the funny thing of the time was certainly to make fun of that song. And in retrospect, I feel bad about that, because they posted a video kind of describing that journey and how hurtful that was. And in retrospect, yeah, that was not cool. But you know, I think we were all idiot kids. That does not necessarily justify what we did, but we were stupid. And it makes me think about, you know, how powerful words can be. And quite frankly, just how we can be better as a community. So yeah, I don't really know where I'm going with this, but you know, all in all, hate. Hate does not belong in this community. We can jokingly say, "Oh, I hate this printer. I hate that printer," and that's fine. I think that's okay. Because I hate Bamboo's business practices. That's fine. But when it comes to like, individuals, that's when it's like, yeah, don't hate people for being people, you know? How did this go together? I like this. Anyway, sorry. Yeah. Positron is just a proud supporter of the Trevor Project. Trevor Project supports it. They are a they are a suicide hotline for they are for LGBTQ, but it is for everybody, not just for that. They specialize in all walks of life so that anybody who needs it can get the help that they need in a time of crisis. And that is critical. That is critical. So, thank you everybody for your support, because that is directly now helping that endeavor. And Positron is a proud supporter of it. Nobody should ever feel vindicated. Is that the right word? Oops. Okay, where did I put the flash drive? I took it out and put it somewhere. You guys know where I put the flash drive for this? That's not it, but it is a flash drive. Did I put it right next to it? Let's go. My Prusa flash drive. Alright. We need to change the ESEP's value to 415. That's the first flash the firmware. And then let me get this mystery orange PLA or PTG. That's PTG. As well. Don't want that. You know what? Let's see. That's currently loaded into the printer, but I have some. And that's also PTG. I got so much PTG. Oh my god, why do I have so much PTG? You'd think I'd calm myself on the PTG, but I guess the answer to that is no. I got this 2.3 kilogram spool of white. Is this PLA or PTG? PLA. Okay, this is just an old spool of PLA. We're gonna use this. Yep, we're gonna use that. Yeah, for context, this is the spool that we're using. We're gonna use this on the Prusa Mini. For context, I'm using a spool that is the size of the Prusa Mini. The entirety of the Prusa Mini fits within this spool diameter. That's what we're using. Oh, I love it. Right, pop it in. Go. All right, and then settings, hardware, print head. All right. Extruder stepper. It's going to be 415. I still love how it goes. What is your your motor direction? Prusa or wrong? Like it's insulting me on my decision. Okay. Go. Let me grab the Ethernet cables so that we can send a print to this. There we go. Now let's pull up Prusa Slicer. So there's Prusa Slicer. Remember, we are doing 2 filming giveaways tonight, so just, you know, if you want to win some Jesse Filament, we got 2 giveaways to do. Alright, let's go on printables. Let's find something good that will work in white. We could do a benchy, but I kind of am getting bored of doing benchies. So, let's see here. I need something quick. Something really quick to print. You know what? Print and place fidget clipper. Let me just make sure this is working. Yep, that's extruding. I mean, could do that. I don't know. You know what? Here we go. Mini articulated dragon. Let's do that. That feels like a good choice. Okay. Not put in. All right. Now let me do, yep. Settings. We'll set this to layer height of 0.25. There we go. 0.25 layer height. We're gonna do lightning and fill. That's a 21-minute print. Yeah, that should be pretty quick. You are offline. Interesting. Why are you offline? Prusa Connect. Oh, it says online. Oh, there we go. Mic popping. Uh-oh. Is it? One second, guys. How's that? Is that better? Are we better now? Mo better? Mo better. Good. Ah, okay. Yeah, if you guys are watching the stream, next time let me know what's happening. Because I have my boom mic here that I can always swap to. I like the lav mic so I can walk around. But I think I know why. I think the the location of the RX on this mic is just not in a good spot. So I think that's the problem. But this works. This is aimed at my face well enough to be picked up well enough. So yeah. Oh man, I forgot how annoying it is to be in a group chat. I gotta read. Alright, caught up on that. There's some secret stuff happening, and it is very fun. We're in talks with things, and it's fun. Yeah. I don't really have much to talk about on that. And take my hat off for a moment. Hat plus headphones equals toasty, and I don't really like toasty much. Alright, so go over to the front camera. Is this the right one? It's okay. Finally using this camera for what it's intended for. I'm not sure if I used it for this purpose last time. I really should have. But yeah, so that camera right here, that is meant to be used for watching the print go down. Keep forgetting. For bed slingers, I need to kind of keep it like right there. And then you can see everything. There we go. I just love how you guys can see the this is awesome. It's times like these that I actually do love the new desk setup, because this is exactly what I've always wanted the desk setup to be, which is I can put a printer here, I can pull from above me, and from this camera you guys can see what's going on really clearly, and I can just kind of be here and chill and talk to you guys. So it feels good to know that our whole setup here has just really improved as a whole. You know, if I look back to a year ago, I was really dinky with just a couple webcams, but now we have like the proper setup. Feels good, man. Feels good. I don't know where this flash drive came from. I don't even know what's on it. I don't know if I should plug it in as a result now. Find out. Alright, so admittedly, this is really old filament. So I have no idea if it's going to work out well. We'll find out. Let's see. I mean, this should be as old as the other spools of Jesse that I have with this diameter. So we'll see. The slime green turned out really well, so this should work out just as good. It looks great. First layer looks phenomenal. Let's see, can I get you guys zoomed in any further? Trying to look a little grainy. But that is because, admittedly, this camera, this is a 1080p camera, and it's zooming in really far, so that's definitely not helping. Definitely not helping. But it's okay. It's fine. Yeah, I still love the Prusa Mini. It is still a phenomenal little printer. Oh shoot, I didn't tighten this right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hold on. Pause. Okay, hold on a second. I didn't do this right. Okay. Okay, so I have to put this down all the way. Okay. Then 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half. Resume. Okay, now we're at the correct tension. I tensioned this, but I didn't tension it right. Now it's correct. Yeah, oh, that already looks a lot better. Whoops. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, RTFM. And don't skimp on your tension. That part is really important. I can't stress how important that is. Farrell, welcome. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well today. Oh, what was that? Did we just layer shift? Yeah, we did. That was on me. There was a blob right here, and I did not remove that blob. I mean, okay, it's looking good. It's looking real good. All right, let's do that again. Yeah, because of that blob that was there, it ran into that and caused it to, yeah, layer shift. I'm doing good. I'm doing pretty good. This week's been good. Pretty good. I certainly can't complain about it. We're just making sure that this printer is working. Now both my printers are set up with the IFS from Bontech. So I'm very happy. And so far, it looks like they're accepting the upgrade very well. We're going to be doing, just a reminder to everybody, we're going to be doing 2 filament giveaways tonight. Any and all super chats or whatever, I am very happy to announce that as of last night, any and all contributions to the stream, as well as to the channel, will directly be helping the Trevor Project, which is a suicide prevention hotline. So we are now giving monthly donations to that to just help. So the more the channel grows, the more Positron grows, the more we'll be increasing that monthly donation. But we are very proud to be supporting them on a monthly basis. So, thank you to everyone who has supported us so far. We are very happy to be able to do this because of our supporters and because of our business partners. So thank you to everybody. Mental health is important. All right, let's see. Check up on things. Oh yeah, with the right tension, it's already leagues better. The one I just threw away, I had some gaps in the extrusion, and I now realize that's because I didn't have enough tension on them. Oh, it's not. You can build 100 printers, and sometimes you still forget the basics. It happens. It happens. Maybe I need to get a 4K camera for the side here, or I should probably get something with an optical zoom. Probably an optical zoom would be better, now that I think about it. Because an optical zoom would allow you to really get in there without loss of quality. Because the corner over here, this corner, this one, you're never going to see this in 1080p itself. So, like, if its feed is 1080p, then that's fine, because it's never going to be in full resolution. I only stream in 1080p. So everything you see on the screen here is, or actually no, I should be streaming in 4K now, or 2K. I think it's 2K. I think I stream in 2K. I'm not sure what YouTube allows you to view doing that actually. It's expected video resolution. Oh, okay. So it's limiting me to 1080p. Okay. I know why. It's because we're doing ultra low latency streaming, and that's only 1080p. I forgot I need to swap that to low latency if I actually want to utilize the higher resolution. So the next stream we do, I will be going to low latency, not ultra low latency. So I won't be able to talk to you guys as immediately. One of the nice things about the streams I've been doing so far is that the response time between when you guys say something in chat and when I can respond to it is pretty quick. And I like that because it makes it feel way more like we're hanging out. It feels way more personal. At least that's my opinion. My opinion is that it feels more personal when it's ultra low latency. But that limits me to 1080p. So I can't stream in 4K. I'm gonna. Well, here's the thing. I'm streaming. I've been streaming in 2K. Like I've been streaming it in 2K, but YouTube puts it down to 1080. So YouTube is the one that is like forcing it down. The other thing that I do is I stream in phone resolution. So Yeah, I'm streaming in a phone resolution right now because most people watch stuff on phones. This is also a pretty bog standard. This is not a 16:9 for like TVs and stuff. Not many people put me on a TV, but I've made sure to select a resolution that's close enough to 16:9 that it's not problematic for TVs. And you know, there's plenty of buffer room around the stream for different formats. But yeah, I've been streaming in a phone resolution for a while now, just to make it nicer, and so I have more screen real estate. But yeah, I guess I forgot to change that one setting so that I could actually utilize the additional resolution. Even though I have this entire time been streaming at that said additional resolution. Sometimes I make mistakes. Looking good. I am still torn on whether or not I want to convert these to Revo. And the reason I'm torn is because I don't know if Revo supports 0.5 nozzles. Because that's my default 0.5 nozzles. Not sure. Steve streaming? Oh, Steve is streaming. They're streaming on Twitch with Creative Bricks now. I can't kick you guys over to them when I'm done the stream because they're on Twitch. That's all right. Chill vibes, 3D printing. Always nice. I'm actually really happy so far with its ability to print lightning infill. The lightning infill is tricky for a decent number of cheaper printers and older printers, especially Bowden printers. It can be tricky for Bowden printers because you really need to have good control of your attractions in order for lightning infill to work effectively. So I'm happy to see that this is handling it just fine. The Prusa Mini is a phenomenal machine still. Is it a little outdated? Yes. Let's address that elephant. The Prusa Mini, for the price that you can get it for right now, is certainly not the best of its kind that you can get for this amount of money. Definitely, that is true. But the fact that it is still able to print as good as it does with what it has is amazing. I think it does exactly what Prusa says it is good at, which is it is a good auxiliary. It is phenomenal as a companion to a more demanding printer like a MK4S or Core 1. This is a good companion to those printers. It's definitely not going to replace those printers. If you are looking for a printer in this price range, it is definitely not the first option you should look at. But it is absolutely just a good selection of a printer that will it will work for you. It will work and it will continue to work, and it is so incredibly easy to modify and maintain. That's the best part about Prusas. Just once you understand the Prusa machines, they are so easy. And the part availability is great. especially the Mini and the Mark IIIs. There's so many different modifications you can get for those printers that it's so easy to make them yours. That's one of the biggest reasons why I love these things. Like the fact that I just upgraded this so that the filament sensor is in the extruder. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's such a nice quality of life upgrade. Is it worth $75 for this alone? That I'm not sure. Which, let's talk about that actually. Hey, Clownhammer, welcome. I want to talk about this. And I'm not sure if anyone has talked about this. So let's talk about it. Bondtech is awesome. Bondtech is really cool. You know, they came out with the CHT. They're coming out with the Index. That's awesome. Oh, sorry about that, but real quick. How do you like your cryo grip plates? They don't seem to make one for Prusa Mini that I could find. Cool. Closest size is the A1 Mini. Correct. They do not make a cryo plate for the Prusa Mini. I know that LDO is. LDO is. Let me show you. This is LDO's Cool Rock 185. This is a cool plate by LDO that works on the Prusa Mini and the Positron. There you go. This works great. I'm testing it, not sure if it's yet, but I really like it. But, I love the Bulbasaur Prusa Mini complete makeover. I do love that too. I'm not going to be doing that to my minis, but I love the creativity of it. So, let's talk about this. The Bondtech is releasing the Index, and they're claiming some fantastical numbers. I don't know if I believe their numbers. Like, they're saying, they are claiming that the tool head's gonna be like $60. That's reasonable. That's understandable. I can see that. But they're claiming that the additional tools are gonna be like $30. I don't believe it. And mind you, I want to believe it. I really want to believe it. I really want to believe that the additional tool heads for the Index are going to be $30. I really want to believe that. I want to believe that with my the entirety of my heart and soul. I want to believe it. This extruder right here was $75. That was $75 for an extruder. How can tool head is $250? That's a little bit different than what they were saying initially. I don't believe even like the tools will be $30 if this is $75. Mind you, I bought this from KB3D, so there's an upcharge on retail, but it's a pretty big guesstimate. Cyberbot wants to know if it is better than Prusa's own textured build plate. Well, I'm using Prusa's textured build plate. I'll let you be the judge of that. Here's the thing. I don't use the cool plates as advertised. I don't. I don't turn the heat down on my cool plates. I use them at the temperature of the material by default because you get even better adhesion. Like, I don't turn the temperature down because I want you get even better adhesion when you use it at temperature. I don't know if that damages the plate. It hasn't really shown any damage. 250. Okay. It's hard for me to believe that 30 is going to be for the tools. It's so, because again, this extruder was 75. It's really hard for me to justify that. This is not. This is just like 2 gears and an SLS printed body. I don't know. Am I being pedantic? Probably. I'm really hoping that they stay true to the $30 tools. I'm really hoping they stay as close to that as possible. If it's $40, that's okay. I can make $40. Ooh. Oh, Cali! If it's $40, I can do that. If it's $50, that's when I'm gonna be like, I can't justify $50. Per toolhead, I can't really justify that. That's where it gets really expensive. So it's hard. It's really hard. Hard to say. I'm looking forward to it. I want to build an index. I want to build it really bad. And this is me saying this as Nomad's Galaxy, not as part of Prusa. I really hope that... I'm hoping, like, Prusa licenses it or something in some way, somehow. Because if Prusa is working on XL2, which I hope they are, that index is going to be like a game changer for them. So I'm hoping, but who knows? Who knows? My frostbite plate at full temp is hot garbage. Nothing sticks to it. These are glacier plates. These are not the frostbite plates. So these are the Glacier Pro. So these, I believe, are actual polycarbonate coated. I don't know what the frostbite plates are. So whatever the frostbite plates are covered in, you cannot use isopropyl alcohol to clean them. On those, you can use isopropyl alcohol to clean them. So, yeah. Most of the tech is going to be in the tool head. Individual tools mainly hold the filament. The extruder gears are in the tool head, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Again, I'm being pedantic, and the sticker price on this kind of shocked me because of it just kind of shocked me. You know, I think that's just what it is. I'm still kind of, you know, spent 150 on these in total, and it's like, oof. Absolutely love the Glacier Pros. Yeah, the Glacier Pros are phenomenal. I love them. I bought 10. Frostbite is apparently for ABS and Glacier... No, other way around. Frostbite is for basic filaments. The Glacier is for everything in engineer. At least as far as I'm aware. Yeah, then you have the Glacier Pro. Yeah, everything sticks to my glaciers at temperature. No problem. No problem at all. Everything sticks. Mind you, I haven't tried ABS, ASA, or polycarbonate or anything like that. I've only been using them for PLA and PTG because they work really well for PLA and PTG. Whenever I do stuff like ABS, ASA, well, so my primary ABS, ASA machine is my Prusa XL. That has a carbon fiber plate. Like, oh. This is Wham Bam's carbon fiber plate. This is real carbon fiber. This is what I use for ABS ASA. So I don't use the Glacier plates for ABS ASA. And I love that thing. I think it's great. It's expensive as hell, and I don't recommend it for the price. Unless you're doing engineering grade filament as often as I am. So that's a unique situation. But yeah, 99% of what I print is ABS ASA. I'm just looking for a CF plate. Yeah, I maybe look into the if you're doing a lot of ABS ASA, maybe look into the carbon fiber plate. I don't know. I've loved it. I really liked it, and it works really well for me. But it is expensive. So, yeah. Full disclosure: Wham Bam's carbon fiber plates are money. I fully anticipate that I will be getting those carbon fiber plates for all my printers at some point. I don't have problems with frostbite at 35, 40. I do immediately wash it with water if I see any lifting. See, what I do is probably counterintuitive. I if I see lifting, the next print is just a square that covers the entire bed. That's 3 layers tall, and then I peel that off, and that usually cleans the bed. At least it does for me. And then if it still doesn't work, then I wipe it down with isopropyl. Not a high concentration of isopropyl, usually like 60, 70%. Callie. Oh, she's looking at it. Careful, Callie. Please be careful. Okay. This is now the unofficial cat cam. Whenever Callie's up here, I'll make sure to aim that camera at her. Yeah, this looks good. For a 0.5 nozzle. Like, this is definitely designed for a 0.4 nozzle, let's be real. Like some parts are struggling to articulate. This is designed for a 0.4 nozzle, but this came out really well on a 0.5. You know what? Maybe white was not the best color for you guys. Come on. Show it. Show it. Show it. Nah, it's too bright. Here. There you go. Yeah, this came out really nice. I'm happy with it. I'm really happy with that. It got a little iffy towards the top of the fins, but that's probably because I'm using speed settings here. So it's not gonna look great. I'm happy with that. I'm really happy with that. And in the trash it goes. Alright, well there we go. That worked really well. Shoot, now what? Well, first we're gonna unload this filament, and we're gonna move this printer back to where it's supposed to be. I just have to figure out what we're doing after this. Alright, let me pull this back onto the spool. Say hello to the toolbox, everybody. We still need to work on this, like, dramatically, but this is where my minis go. I think one of the next things we're going to do is mount the... Here, actually, let's go to large nomad here. You guys can see what it is I'm doing, at least to some degree. Hello. The next thing we're going to do, or at some point, we're going to mount the power bricks of the minis to here and put a power strip on here so that I can really drag the minis wherever I need to. But for now, go ahead. Put this on. Is there any way I can go more? Yes. I really need to clean up here. That'll be for another time. Ow. Forgot about that. Okay. Okay. The LDO hex drivers that come with the positron, yes. So if you buy a positron, you get this one. You get the 1.5 hex. So if you want one, buy a positron. Alright, well there we go. The old extruders have been removed. I can't say that these served me well, because they barely served me a month before I decided to upgrade them. One of them did start having problems, which is what spurred on this upgrade. And that was partially my fault, I think. It also could have been the fault of it. It was too tight, and it gunked up the gears, and so I wanted to swap the whole thing out, because here's the one problem with the... Admittedly, this is my critique of this extruder. The one problem with this extruder is that the gear... I'm apart now. I clipped you together, I can unclip you now. This is all one piece. So if the teeth on the extruder get gunked up, you can't replace it. Again, it's all one piece. I am not a fan of that, which is why I decided to go with Bondtech, because with Bondtech, I have a lot of Bondtech gears. I have a lot of Bondtech extruder gears. So if for whatever reason any of this, has that issue again, where they are getting gunked up or something, I know for a fact that I have replacement extruder gears for it, so I can just swap it out. On your carbon fiber plate, do you apply adhesive every other time? If I am doing ABS ASA, yes, I will go ahead and apply some vision miner. But if I am not, I will clean it. For PLA and P2G, I just use the plate roll. I don't really use anything on it. You are technically supposed to, but I've gotten it to the point where it works well. Happy Thursday, Mad Owl. What's up? In about like 30 minutes, we'll be doing 2 filament giveaways. I do have to pretense this. Filament giveaways with Jesse Filament. At least they're not stopping. They're not stopping. But there's a delay on shipment. So normally filament giveaways that we do on Thursday, they typically get shipped out Friday morning. That is not going to happen this week. It might happen. There's a chance that it'll happen, but it might not. We just finished moving our warehouse at Printed Solid, so we're still trying to catch up with a bunch of orders that couldn't get shipped out because we were moving the warehouse. So there's a bit of backlog. So it is a good chance that if you win tonight, your order will probably ship Monday or Tuesday of next week, not Friday. Keep that in mind. They are doing their best to catch up, but I just want to be fully transparent. You will still get your filament giveaway if you win. That is an absolute. So go ahead and open. Hi, Callie. Loading filament now is so easy. Again, I used to have to hold filament into the filament sensor and push it through. Now I just pop it in, belt to pull it, and it just goes zoop. I won Jesse Filament on other streams back in March, still haven't gotten it. I am sorry to hear that. The reason I can guarantee that you're gonna get the Jesse is because I work for Printed Solid. So when you win on this stream, I put your order in right then and there. Like, you watch me do it. I don't show the process, but I literally do it. And anyone who's a longtime viewer can attest to the fact that I do it on stream. Because I never want that to happen where someone wins something and doesn't get it. It's one of the reasons why I stopped doing other filament giveaways. Like, I used to do LDO filament giveaways, and sometimes I still do. Every once in a while, I'll do a spool of LDO ABS giveaway. But yeah, because I can guarantee that the Jesse filament ships out quickly, I can make sure. Jeez, I wonder who that would be from. I'm really glad to hear all that. That makes me feel really good. I like to take care of you guys. You know? I like to make sure that you guys get what you deserve. And in my eyes, that means you all deserve good filament quickly. Saw your announcement about Prusa Wire. Hope I didn't steal your thunder with the teaser in Reddit. No, not at all. No, we posted it to Reddit just the other day. At the same time that we posted it on Twitter. We posted it to Prusa 3D and the 3D printing subreddits. Yeah, we're very excited for Prusa Wire. I don't have one here, obviously. I'm not building it. But we're working with Elefox on the Prusa Wire. And it's looking amazing. It's truly looking amazing. If you don't know what Prusa Wire is, we are taking all the leftover parts from a Mark 4S upgrade to a Core 1 upgrade. And we are creating a BOM for you to turn the frame of the Mark IV that you have left over into a switch wire. So you'll be able to have... So if you get the Core 1 upgrade for your Mark 4S, you're going to be left with the entirety of the frame of the Mark IV, and as well as the Y axis. So you're going to have an entire printer, except for all the electronics, because all the electronics in the MK4S get used in the Core 1. So you're going to have an entire printer minus electronics and some kinematic components. The kinematics for Z are used and X are used, so we have to replace those. But everything else stays. Everything else, except the electronics. So all you need is new Z rods, new X rod, or in this case, an X rail, and electronics. So, there's another thread where someone is asking what to do with their leftover parts. I mentioned I wanted to do Prusa wire. Got a bunch of questions. Ah, okay. I see. I didn't notice that. I did not notice that. You're good. How much for that? So Prusa wire. We originally came up with the idea in early April. This was before everything that is currently happening in the world of 3D printing. And our goal was a kit that was like $300. I cannot guarantee that it will still be $300. We are hoping to keep it around 300. But in all honesty, it's likely going to be near 500 to 600. I don't want it to be anywhere near 600. I don't want it to be above 500. I want it to be under 4 and preferably near 3. But you're just getting the electronics and a couple hardware parts. So it should be relatively cheap because you're not buying the frame of a printer. You're just buying the electronics. And if you have motors still, if you have any standard NEMA 17s, that'll work fine. So, it's going to be a BOM. We're not selling a kit. A kit may be made if that does happen. Awesome. Yeah. New extruder yes, we are working with Ella Fox to create. She is making the Amplify toolhead. And that uses essentially the same tap system as the Prusas use. So it uses essentially the same strain gauge sensor as a extruder. And we are working with her. She's actually heading the Prusa wire project now. She kind of I lit the flame on the torch and she took the torch. And I've been rooting her on ever since. Because she's taken this idea I came up with and she has ran with it, and she's been running and running and running. She is amazing. What board? It's gonna be Amplify board. So it's gonna be Amplify. The main board is probably gonna be like an SKR mini, something, not mini, but a SKR E3 or something. It's a standard clipper board. It's just gonna be something that works. Nothing fancy. The Ender NG kit is about that much with panels and everything, so it sounds reasonable. Okay, cool. I'm glad to hear that. I want it to be a reasonable price. Because here's the background to the Prusa wire. I bought one of the last few switch wire kits from LDO. And I liked it. I really liked it. But it definitely feels like a printer that was left behind. So that's why you don't see it. I built it on stream, and I enjoyed the process, and I made some mods for it. But that's why you don't see it behind me, because it certainly was a printer that was kind of left behind. That's why we're doing the Prusa wire. I'm going to take apart my switch wire and use all of its parts to make a Prusa wire. And we're going to bring it back to life and essentially make it comparable to a Mark 4S. That's the idea. We want to make it comparable to a Mark 4S. We want to give it feature parity as much as possible. We can't promise that. Like, we're going to do our best to do that, but the MK4S is probably still going to be a better printer. But who knows? You know, it's going to be essentially a Voron. So I'm really looking forward to it. But here's the other great part. If you have an MK3 or MK3S, MK3 Plus, whatever, you have an MK3 and you don't want you don't want to, you know, upgrade that to a Mark 4S or something, or a Core 1, you can upgrade an MK3 to a Prusa wire. If you have a bare frame, you can upgrade your MK3 bare frame or MK4 bare frame to a Prusa wire. Have a Prusa mini bare frame? Guess what? Technically, we have not confirmed this, but technically, you could turn your Prusa mini into a Prusa wire. Technically. So there is a bunch of different ways that you can do this, and it should work. It should work well. Actually, now that I think about it, yeah, that can become a Prusa wire. You may have to buy one additional motor, but yeah, that should work as a Prusa wire. You need to buy a bare frame or an MK3 or MK4 frame, but yeah, you can convert these to Prusa wires. We'll see why not. But that's the awesome part, you know. It's adding additional upgrade paths for older machines that currently don't really have a solid upgrade path. So I'm really excited for Prusa wire. I think it's just going to be a fun project, because again, it's for people with the Core 1 upgrade. Like that's the original ideology. It's for the people with the Core 1 upgrade. And because, hey, you have a Core 1 upgrade, you now have a Core 1, you now have a printer that can reliably do ABS ASA. Guess what? You can now print parts for Voron. Here's a cheap entry for you to build a Voron to get into the hobby of printers. To get into the printers hobby, if that is something you're interested in. So, you know, in the name of Positron, we are targeting a niche of a niche. You know, we targeted portable printing at first. Now we're targeting people who haven't done a printer build before. The Core 1 was their first one, and now they want to try Voron. So, that's the fun part. This is what I love about the community. Can you imagine upgrading, say, the screen on your iPhone, and then Samsung come along with designs to reuse the old screen? Yeah. Right? That's the fun part. Being able to use the remaining parts in MK4S would be great. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just excited about it. I'm gonna be upgrading these 3 printers to Core 1s, and the remains of them are gonna become Prusa wires. So we're gonna have 3 Prusa wires, 3 Core 1s. Eventually, I'm gonna want 6 Core 1s. So I will likely give away those Prusa wires. But yeah, we're going to eventually have Prusa wires. That's gonna be fun. I'm excited for that. So I'm really looking forward to it. But yeah, that's to come. That's future stuff. Let's what am I doing with you guys? I forgot. Oh yeah, you're heating. 6 Core 1s, jeez, yes! That's the goal. I work for Prusa. My farm is going to be mostly Prusas. Like, I mean, as you can see, I got my Prusa XL. I have 3 Mark 4S's. You know, I love DIY printers. I really do. But these have been the most reliable machines I've ever owned. They just have been. My Positron's reliable because I designed it. But yeah, these have been the most reliable machines I've ever owned. And when you're a designer and do constant R&D and constant prototyping, you don't want your you don't want to be held back by project printers. Like, absolutely, you want some of your project printers to end up in your farm, because that's kind of one of the goals of project printers. You want them to. Well, I'm gonna have it plays in here. Let me swap my headphones here. I just want to get the headphones off. There we go. Better. Let's go ahead and leave that Discord channel. There we go. Sorry. So I like, where was I going with this? I like my project printers. I love my project printers. They're fun. They are big puzzles that are just complicated, and they're always trying to figure out like the best way to make them work. For me, because I'm working on, I'm not going to say it's a commercial product. Positron really isn't meant to be a commercial project. But because I'm working on something that I need to rapid prototype reliably, I can't be relying on project printers as my primary machines. I need machines that are really reliable. That's why that table has 2 Prusa minis and not 2 positrons. Not because positrons aren't reliable, but because I can buy those pre-tuned from the factory. And if I have a problem with them, I can call somebody, or in this instance, I can open up Prusa support and talk to somebody. I worked in IT for 10 years, and I learned the hard way that when your job, let me put it this way. I don't want to build a computer. Why? Because I am tired of troubleshooting computers for my production use. I will absolutely build myself a media center PC. I will absolutely build myself a computer for, like, my significant other. I will absolutely do that. I will have fun doing that. I want to buy myself an NZXT, an HP. I want to buy a pre-built for myself. Why? Because if something goes wrong with my computer or my machine, I don't want to be troubleshooting it. I don't want to be troubleshooting it. I want to be able to get it fixed by somebody else. Because I don't want to be fixing it. Because for 10 years I was fixing machines. I was fixing computers. I was troubleshooting them. And I got really tired of fixing my own, because if I'm fixing everybody else's stuff, my stuff needs to just work. So I've moved away from some DIY things, at least for the core of what I use, because reliability became more important for me. And because I wanted to make sure I could reach out to somebody else for the support. Because here's the thing. If I build my own computer and a part goes bad, and let's say it's not covered under warranty of that one specific part, I'm on the hook for that. I have to pay for it. But if I buy a pre-built, I can buy an extended warranty that covers the entire machine and all the components inside. And if something goes wrong, I don't have to buy extended warranty on every single part in that printer, in that computer. I just, pre-built computer support might be a bad example of better. Fair point. I'm thinking more enterprise level kind of stuff right now. I say all this and I want to get a framework. So I don't know. I'm tired of troubleshooting my own stuff, I guess. So that's why my farm is Prusa's, because I can reach out to Prusa and someone else can help troubleshoot it for me. I have that assistance in the process, and that's critical to me. Because I don't want to just be sitting here yelling at myself, looking up on forums on how to do something. I want to rather work with someone and fix it than just do it on my own. But anyway, I still want to be a startup with positrons as a good startup mobile print station. Yeah, Prusa support is way above Dell support. Absolutely. The only thing with Dell support is that I know how to. After 10 years of supporting Dell machines and working with Dell on an enterprise level, I know what to say to them to get what I need out of them. So here's the trick. This only works if you know what's wrong with the machine. This only works if you know for a fact what is wrong with the computer. But if you ever have to call Dell, say for example, you know your hard drive went bad. Let's just say your hard drive went bad. Just straight up tell them that you cannot troubleshoot the machine. Or like, tell them what they want to hear. Tell them that, yes, this worked, this doesn't work. Put them down that path of troubleshooting where they have to give you what you want. If your motherboard's gone bad, for whatever reason, even if it still boots, just say it still boots, but the motherboard's going bad, tell them it's not booting. Tell them it's not turning on. Tell them that, you know, you can't do this or that. They'll send you a new motherboard. If it doesn't power on, just tell them it doesn't power on. And that you tried a known power supply, you tried a known outlet, like you tried these things, and there's not much they can do. So I've learned how to manipulate the Dell support to my benefit. iDRAC, I love iDRAC. Yeah. Who has the worst car in the neighborhood? The mechanic does. Yes, that is very true. And the same thing goes with IT. Same thing goes with IT, man. You eventually just give up. But I'm happy with my Prusas. I'm really happy with my Prusa machines. They work. They just work. Is there, you know, some issues every once in a while? Yeah. Yeah, of course there is. You know, every printer needs maintenance at some point. There's never a printer that just doesn't work. Or that there's never a printer that is going to work forever without maintenance. No, that doesn't exist. Every printer will need maintenance eventually. And the more you ignore it, the worse it's gonna get. That's the truth. Hi, Callie. Hello, you want to hop up here? Come on, you're allowed up. Come on. Callie. Yep, this is me inviting you up here. Yeah, come on. Sorry. I'm training her on when it is appropriate to hop up and when it's not appropriate to hop up, so that, like earlier, she doesn't jump up on the table when a printer is printing. So I'm trying to teach her. Callie. Come on. Come on, Callie. I'm trying to teach her that right now is an appropriate time. Callie. Seriously? The one time you don't want to hop up here. Callie, come on. Okay. Are you hopping up here? Yeah, here we go. There we go. So, yeah, that's why I've gone full Prusa. Not just because I work for them, it's because I know I can reach out to their support and I can get help. Admittedly, okay, I am spoiled. I'm really spoiled. I don't have to deal with level 1 support at Prusa. I just messaged one of the level 2 guys. I go on Slack, I see if one of the level 2 guys is online. I'm like, hey, are you on the clock? And if they say yes, I'm like, hey, I need a little bit of help. Do you have time? I am not a good influence. But that's because, you know, I have the privilege of working for them. Oh, I'm bad. I'm so bad. Yeah, I'm excited to do Prusa Wire. Prusa Wire is gonna be fun. I can't wait to show off more of that. We got other things we're working on. We're working on Positron 3.3. We're hoping to release that by... Oh man, I'm covered in Cali drool. We're hoping to release that by November, hopefully. Potentially. Not sure yet. We'll find out. Yeah, Callow. So, Positron 3.3 will be a thing. Stay tuned for that. And we got other things in the works. As mentioned, if I'm not sure if most of you guys were here or not. I'm covered in Cali spit. Seriously, why are you drooling so much? It's like, are you okay? Did you just drink a ton of water? Is that why I'm covered in your saliva? Positron, I announced this earlier. I announced this on our Twitter and our Blue Sky. We are very happy to announce that we are directly supporting the Trevor Project, which is a suicide prevention hotline. We are giving monthly donations to them to help with individuals in crisis. God, how much spit do you have? So we're very proud to be donating to that, and I have to thank you guys because that is something that we could not make possible without you. So thank you, all of you, for that. All right, Callie. I am covered. Oh my god. Wild. It's empty. Okay. What was it? 10:14. Normally, we do filament giveaways at 10:30. But I think we can do one now. Oh my god. Callie hair is all over the desk. Like, hold on, let me watch. It's not coming up as much on the camera as that. Yeah, thanks, Callie. Your evidence has been known and documented. Oh my god. Yeah, so this came off the Prusa Mini. Let's find another thing to print. Before we do filament giveaway, let's find something else to print. Go to screen cap. And let's pull up printables. Where is it? There you are. Yes, we've gotten so sidetracked from that. It's not even funny. We'll get to it at some point. I swear. We'll get to it at some point. I've gotten so sidetracked. I'm working on it. I'm I'm printing more. So, it's looking oddly similar. Hey. I have more space on this desktop. All right, let's check out what's going on printable, shall we? Let's see. Oh, this is cool. Huh. I like it. Oh, it's that one. This is actually a really nice one. That's cool. The arc of parts surrounding the keyboard reminds me of the first stream. Man, that is absolutely showing how long you've been chilling here. That's awesome. Let's see here. These are cool. The washers, T-slots, and nuts collection. That's pretty awesome. I like that. I also really like this, an official hose quick connector. Like, the fact that that's not something super popular here in the United States is insane. We need that. Ooh, cable tie. That's nice. Would have to do that at PTG or TPU. No, it says PLA. Huh. I take back everything I just said. Fidget clicker wheel. Ooh. Check this out. Oh, did I pull in too many things? I think it did. Oh yeah, I totally did. Okay. Flip to objects. Organize. Alright, yeah, let's send this. Looks like a fun little thing. Oh, hold on. I need to tell it to stop that print because I just made an uh-oh on it. Stop. Or I gave it no infill. Alright. Set back to normal infill. Yep. There we go. And center, top, and bottom layers. Go. Yeah. Sorry, I know you can't see the slicer right now. Wait, 5 minutes? That's not bad. Get a little fidget out of this. Yeah. There we go. All right. Let's get you all some Jesse Filament. Again, we're going to be doing 2. That is 2 giveaways tonight. So 2 spools will be given out to 2. Oh, sorry. Had something really spicy, and it just came back to say hello. Whew. We'll be doing 2 spools to give away tonight. So, hop in. We'll do that. That'll be fun. While we're doing that, let's see. What do we want to do? Airball. Yeah, right. Especially with Callie up here. Love you, Callie. Oh my god. I went, love you, Callie. She went, meow. Oh, I love that cat. Oh, I love that cat so much. I really want to build this really bad. Hey, Evan, what's up? Like, oh my god, I know this is so much filament, but it looks So good. Has anyone made it yet? Yo. Someone's made it. Someone's already remixed part of it. That's fun. I really want to make this. I just don't have a core 1. Yeah, it's a lot, dude. I have it. I got the spools. I got the filament. I'm good. I get filament for cheap. Really cheap. Oh, I want that so bad. Check out Prusa Core 1. I saw. I'm familiar with the core box. It's neat. I'm gonna. I like the Prusa Community Edition better. That's just me. I just like it better, admittedly. Well, that's good. Cable grommet, that's good. Ooh, a hand vise? That's neat. I like that. Uh-oh, 1 second. That's small nozzle crash. Yep, gotta love my little bot checker, huh? People have told me to do it. I don't really know why, but you know, I just do it anyway. But yeah, it's really funny to see when people somehow mistake it, get it wrong or something. I don't know. I find that funny. I can't math. No. No. Is this functional? This can't be function. It's functional. Oh my god, that's great. That's great. Oh my god, I love that. Printing off some wooden masquerade masks for an event, having to start my CR10 mini since it's the only machine I have. Ooh. Well, have fun with that, Evan. Yeah, that is very silly. I saw there was a trend of like impossible drill bits. It's so funny. I need to hook that to a motion sensor for the neighborhood cat to use in my front yard. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, this? Hold up. I printed this. So, I had to do my hair for the Ren Fair. So, I normally wear hats. Ever since Sanjay Mortimer, I wear hats. And that's normally just what I roll with. Hats. Hats are what I do. But I had to do my hair for actually here, let me pull this up. If you haven't seen what my costume looked like, here. Can I do this? Will this work? Yep. This is what my costume looked like. And yeah, I had to put my hair up. I couldn't find my comb, so I printed this. I couldn't find my comb, so I printed this. But yeah, so this is my warlock costume. Very proud of it. Very proud of it. Felt good. What felt great was that this used to be really tight on me. Like, really tight. Like, the buttons were stretched. Actually, let me see if I can find a photo of me in that. Yeah, here it is. Oh my god. Wow. Holy crap. Okay. This is me 2 years ago. It's the same costume. Holy crap. That's insane. Yeah. Hexblade Warlock. To be able to fit into this costume was amazing. I was so happy. But because I lost so much weight, I had to go to Walmart and get suspenders. So that's funny. I had to get suspenders for my costume because it no longer fit me. But yeah, that's what I wore to the Ren Fair. And actually, can I pull this up? Will this work? Nope. Okay. This guy was one of the things we saw. He lit his whip on fire, and he whipped it, and it caused a fireball, and it was awesome. What do I have? Another photo I want to share. Let's see. No, not at the moment. But yeah, so oh my god. I've lost so much weight. It feels good. I've been stuck at but anyway, I printed this out to be able to do my hair. And yeah, this when I am not wearing hats, as you know, edgy as this looks, this is normally how I do my hair. You can also see why I've stopped doing my hair like this. It's begun to thin in the front. So I don't do that as much anymore. That's why I started wearing hats. And also because I realized these hats look good on me. Anyway, this is a great model. Just a phenomenal model. And it works really well. The good model. Good model. Works great in a pinch. Don't knock 3D printed combs. Mine didn't thin, it receded. Mine is starting to recede. It's doing both. Yeah. It's right here. Like here, it started to go back. So, thinning out a bit. I know that there is ways to prevent it from doing that. And I might look into some of it. I might. But admittedly, I don't care. Because the quicker I go bald, the quicker I can wear wigs. And then do whatever I want with the hair. And here's the great part about wigs. They can stay in a hairstyle, and then you just put the wig on. They stay in the... Mind you, I'm talking about, like, cosplay wigs. Like... Because I don't... Yeah. Clownhammer, don't do it. Just shave it off now. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, I don't want to shave it off now, because I like my hair. I like my hair. Yeah, I'm not gonna do a toupee. God no, I'm not gonna do a toupee. No. Like once this gets to a point where I can't do my hair anymore, whole thing's going. I'm cutting it all off. It's gone. Not gonna do any surgery. Not gonna do anything weird like that. I'm gonna be bald. And if I ever want hair for whatever reason, I'll just wear a wig. I'll just get a cosplay wig, have it in whatever hairstyle I want it to be, and I'll just wear the wig. And I do not care if people know that it's a wig. I won't care. Because you know what? We're at a stage in society where it's okay if your hair's gone. You know, it's okay to wear a wig. People do it all the time for cosplay. It's fine. 3D print hair? Why not? I'll do it. I'll try it. I would absolutely 3D print hair if I could. Yeah. And I got a great beard. My beard's not thinning. This ain't going anywhere. I'm happy with it. But like, dude, having a wig would be great. If one day I could cosplay the fuzzy line model. Oh my god, I could. But no, seriously, like one day, oh, I just want some long hair? Sure. Long hair wig. I want short hair wig. I want freaking anime hair wig. Like, dude, I would rock it. And I wouldn't let anything stop me. Anyway. Let's continue looking at models here. T-shirt for oh, I need this. I need this. I need this. Oh, this is good. I need this. I need this. I'm not good at folding t-shirts. I need that. Dual silk color changing hair, right? I say the hair rotated 180 degree around my face. That's a good one. Cable labels, that's nice. That's good. Let's see. No brain installed. Please use your own. I like that. Ooh, that's nice. I like that. Miniature filament spool props. I like it. Ooh, the black crown. Okay, if I ever do... I might want to print that for my Warlock cosplay. Might. I don't know yet. I'll figure it out. There's so many cool things on printables. Like, this is awesome. This is so cool. Just, here's a sprinkler. There you go. Oh, that's cute. That's really cute. Look at that. Wait, what? Really? Bruh. What? That's not cool. I don't even know what to report this as. Like, dude. Ah, you know what? I know exactly how to report this. Let's see here. Bam. Other model is posted as fully under Creative Commons. However, their site file is not provided, and their site says the following. And just to make sure I am saying that correctly, yep, there, ah-ha-ha! Ladies and gentlemen, this is not okay. This is not okay. Do not post a file to a platform saying that it is public domain, when 1, it is not public domain. 2, you are not providing the file at all. And 3, if you're gonna charge for the file, just do it through printables. Like, dude. Like, that's clickbait. That's just clickbait. And I have a feeling that's AI. Actually, yeah. That's AI. Yep, that's AI. You can tell the eyebrows and the ears. Yeah. The eyebrows are inconsistent with one another. Can't zoom in, apparently. The eyebrows are inconsistent with one another, and the ears shapes are also slightly inconsistent. So this person also only has posted this. This looks like it's a yeah. Model and image are AI. Right. Do your part. Report files that don't play well. Ellison called me a narc. Look, I have a duty to you know, uphold stuff. There is a lot of garbage, and you know what? Look, I'm not saying seek out stuff like that. If you see it, report it. Like, I block AI generated content because I don't want to see it. I also if that's the case, I'm still leaving it as reported. Because obviously, if that is Nico Industries, that's theft right there. So whether I got that report correct or not, I'm still reporting it because that the post is not okay. Because one thing I am very adamant about is licensing. I will defend licensing tooth and claw, despite, like, when it came to the whole Benchy situation, I absolutely did not like the fact that the Benchy was being taken down. However, I was in support of it because everyone who remixed the Benchy was technically in violation of the license. I didn't like it, but I was in support of it because I have to. I have to defend the licenses if I have to rely on that system to defend my works as well. That was clearly not. They didn't do it right. They gotta do it right. Because, like, here, you use licenses as a form of filter. So, abusing that system is not okay. And if you are taking someone else's licensed work and posting it as your own, that's even more not okay. Sorry. Like, that looks normally rendered. I'll take your word for it, buddy. I'll take your word for it. Not AI, none of it. I'll take your word for it. You have other stuff. I still think that... I still very much believe in the fact that this person should have printed Stitch. Also, why is he in an A pose? That's sus. Why is he in an A pose? Peter, buddy. You clearly have the ability to model things. So, why is he in an A pose? Hey, man, look at this cool model. I really like it. Sorry, I'm getting pedantic, aren't I? I very firmly believe that if... And you know what? Let me look at my own models before I say what I'm about to say. I believe that all of my models, I have printed and posted pictures of them printed. Okay, I think this is the exception. Yes, I'm deleting this. Because it was a bad model, to be fair, and it was one of my first models. As you can see, all the models I've posted, save for the positron. This is the exception because you can find positrons that are printed. This is the exception. Hello. All of my models have pictures of it being printed to show that it is a working model. Because I very firmly believe I will not upload a model until I test it. Because I can't post something if I don't know if it's gonna work. That's not cool. I can't do that. What time is it? 10:45? Okay, we still have another like 10 minutes before we do the giveaway. Hi, Callie. Like these wall clamps. Moonhowler, it's all right. We're just chilling. These wall clamps, I was very proud when I designed these. And with how they worked. I was not gonna post these until I made sure they worked and they worked right. Hello. So, I'm happy I waited. Anyway. Yeah. Hello, I got too caught up in playing Rust. You know what? That's fine, man. Rust is an alright game. It's not my cup of tea, but you know what? Just because it's not my cup of tea doesn't mean anything. I owned it and played it at one point, so. Oh, that's good. Need that. Oh, but it's 2 halves? That's So, okay. Can I talk about this? Yeah, I can. We have one of these at Prusa. Designed by Prusa, we have one of these. The fact that it's not a thing Prusa has posted is wild to me. Because it's like the the way to do these textile sleeves. The fact that Prusa hasn't published it, it's like, what? Hey, I didn't design it, so whatever. And whenever I design something for work, and it's something I feel like the general public can use, I ask permission if I can post it. In fact, you will see. I didn't mean to scroll all the way up, but if you look at my profile, you will see this. This is me at work. This is me at work. This is actually a MK4 that I was building. And I designed this to help with this little NFC plug. That's what I designed it for. And it works great. I'm happy with it. You know, you just put a M3 by 30 screw in there, and that's now a button to press the thing in. This works great. And I made sure that I was permitted to publish that before I did, and I was happy with it. Alright, what else is going on in printables? What? Do you guys like me just going through printables like this? Like, I don't know. I just kind of like to do this. Just look for stuff to print. I find it fun. Oh, that's a good idea. Oh, I'm so ADD right now. This is a good idea. That's a brilliant idea. I don't want Copilot. That's brilliant. I like that. If I had a CMF phone, I'd print that, and yeah. That's a great idea. Well, Ender 3 all-wheel drive? Why? Why? What? That's funny. That's really funny. Oh my, downloading that now. I have about 5 of those NFC connectors to hook up for various projects. Hell yeah. Well, I'm glad I was able to find you something. Why this, though? Why that? Okay. Oh, my mom would love this. And, okay, I love this because this is an actual photo of it being printed. Massive props to this creator. Thank you for actually printing it. This is cool. I saw this on Reddit. This is really cool. You know, hey, let's do that. Let's go to Reddit real quick. Let's look at the Prusa 3D. Really? You really just do that to me? Alright, well, that's cool. Let's just browse through here real quick. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Why not? Why not? Of course. You're all, why not? Hey, look! It's me! This is the Prusa wire, if you never got to see it yet. Yeah, this is using a bear frame. This is photos by Ella Fox. Yeah, very excited for that. This is also the post that I mentioned earlier. Cannabis found in Haribo candy bags, and like, it's such a clickbait title. It is such a clickbait title. I had to literally go in and be like, this only affects this. Here's your source. Okay, thanks. Now I know which one to buy. So clickbaity. Apparently there was some issues with Prusa's website. Oops. Okay, here's something funny. So at Print and Solid, one of the things that we assemble MK4Ss at Print and Solid. So we when we open up the MK4S kits, because we get sent the kits to assemble into assembled Mark 4Ss. Sometimes gummies come like this. We're not allowed to eat the gummies unless they're melted. If they are melted, we're allowed to eat them, because we will not send melted gummies to customers. We will replace them with a good bag of Haribos. But we're not allowed to eat the good Haribo bags, because that's product. We're allowed to eat all the Airheads we want, but we're not allowed to eat the Haribos. Because we don't want to import the Haribos because they're expensive. So if they're melted, then we are allowed to eat them. So I see that, I'm like, ooh, free meal. What about the special gummy bears? Yeah, no, we don't have those. Also, so people reported this. Putin toilet brush holder. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. I love how people were like reporting it as hate speech, and it's like, guys, chill. Just chill. I guess the people who reported that don't know that that Prusa has donated to Ukraine. Like, I guess they don't know that. People are funny. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it is 10:55. Let's do a filament giveaway, shall we? Gotta get rid of all these names. All right, and let me go ahead and grab. Well, first let's close the responses. You guys have had a plenty of time to enter, but let's go ahead and pull this list. All right, that's 25 entries. We got 25 entries. All right, let's shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, we are giving away 2 spools tonight. So, if you get called, first off, if you are not subscribed currently, get subscribed right now. And you can unsubscribe after if you don't want to be subscribed. But we do filament giveaways every stream. If your name gets called, you have to type in the chat. You have to be able to type in the chat, which is locked to subscribers only because bots. So make sure you're subscribed so you can claim it. This is your warning. Because if you don't say I'm here, then you know we're skipping your name. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and give away a spool filament. We're giving away 2 today, so here we go. First one to go. Let's see. Good luck, everybody. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win the first one? Let's see. Hello, Sync. I'm here this time, I swear. All right, I believe you. Sean Doan. I don't know how to pronounce that last one, but are you here, Sean? Heck yeah, you are here. Congratulations, you have won a spool of filaments. Let me go ahead and get that going. We are still giving away one more, so don't leave. Don't go away just yet. We're giving away one more spool. But let's see. Sean, what did you pick? Please tell me you picked something that's in stock. You picked Tree Green. All right. So let me see if we have that in stock. All right. 1 second. Now, normally I check to see if people who win on the stream, if it is their first spool filament or first order from Printed Solid. If it is, then I typically give extra filament. But in this case, or not extra filament, sorry, extra airheads. But because of the recent move, I am not going to be doing that today. I do apologize. That is just because we're restricted a bit, and I don't want to put any additional stress on our I don't want to put any additional stress on our shipping department. So yeah. But once everything calms down and everyone's all good, we'll move back to doing extra filament or extra candy for those who win. And it's their first time. All right, so tree green, right? That's what you said? All right, Sean, I need to know, do you want PLA or PTG? You did not specify. Do you know if they are no, we're still making overcast gray. We're just we're trying to catch up. All right. Give me a second, guys. We're about to do the next drawing here. Let me just get this order in for Sean. I like my airheads expired, please. We have thrown out the expired airheads. So hopefully you don't get any more expired airheads. The expiration date on the individual packets are really small. So it's really difficult for us to check all of them. So there's a random chance. If you get one that's bad, let us know. We will apologize. We're probably not going to send out a new thing of airheads. But yeah, please let us know if that happens. Yeah, we throw out, if we see that it is expired, we throw it out. Because we don't want to send out expired airheads. So, yeah. And we buy them in bulk from airheads. So, there's no, like, expiration date on, like, the whole barrel that we get. Because they just send us a giant barrel that's kind of, like, unlabeled. I'm pretty sure airheads will last a lifetime. But anyway. Alright, let me... Okay. Let me just make sure. Oh, I did. Oh, shoot. Did I? Okay. Whoops. I left that as a draft. Wait, no, it went through. Shopify is being really slow. Give me a minute. I just have to mark that as add tag giveaway. Okay. Let's go ahead and oh, sorry, Sean. I did not click on remove your name. Let's do that. Okay. One more, shall we? One more spool to give away. Let's see who wins this one. All right. Here we go. Oh. Who's it gonna be? Okay. Skyrim, if you're here, I have a question to ask of you. You have won multiple times Would you like us to respin? I would like to give other people a chance. But your name came up fair and square, so I'm giving it to you. I'm giving you the option to respin it. If they respond, we're gonna give them a minute to respond here. Is that no, you would like it, or no, you're willing to respin? I just want to get confirmation here. Okay. Let me go ahead and get that processed. I think it's now a running joke at this point that Skyrim is just, like, destined to win. This is the 4th stream in a row his name has gotten pulled. You see me shuffle it. It's not rigged. Yeah, next, everyone's changing their name to Skyrim. I'm gonna get questioned why he keeps winning from at work. They'll be like, "Hey, we noticed this one person has a lot of filament sent to them," and I'm like, "It's just how it works, man." Nightshade blue. All right. Skyrim, I'm gonna need you to pick a different color. We are out of Nightshade. We're -1 Nightshade. So can you go ahead and pick a different color and tell me whether it is PLA or PTG? Oh. God damn. Then I'm a transition spool for... I'm tempted. I'm tempted. But no, we do it fair here. We gotta let them pick their spool. So give them time to look at the spool colors. Oh my god. Seriously? That's funny. PTG green? Okay. Tree green. All right. Well, that's 2 tree greens today. Sweet. Yeah, so this was printed with a mixtape, which is kind of a transition spool. It's intentionally when we kind of just budget a bit in the colorant. Like we it's not a standard color that we do. So this is a mixture. This is our latest mixtape. This is a mixture of Soul Black with a little bit less black and some PETG colorant. It's PLA. Looks great. Love it. All right, mark as paid. Create order. Ladies and gentlemen, the Nomad's Galaxy stream is proudly the sponsor of Skyrim, apparently, and their filament collection. We like to have fun here. We like to have fun here. No, thank you for your patronage, man. I'm happy that we're able to do this. Yeah, Todd Howard's alt account. That's funny. That's really funny. Also, our thing printed. I'm trying to put it together right now. It's being a little stubborn though. Maybe I should have printed this with Thank you for the sponsorship. This is definitely being a little stubborn. Wow. Come on, go in the thing. All right, I need to mark his order. Add tags. Giveaway. There we go. Okay, I need to clamp this together real quick. Oh, seriously? It crashed? Brother. Seriously? Ugh, I have to fix my Mac. That's annoying. That's really annoying to have to do that again. My Mac ingests the camera footage for the stream. But sometimes it just completely breaks and I have to redo the thing. Yeah, this isn't working at all. Don't print this with a 0.5 nozzle. Yeah, that is not moving. I thought that'd be a cool thing. This definitely probably has to be done with a 0.4 nozzle. Yeah, because that's not moving at all. Probably needs to be done in PTG too, not PLA. Yeah, that's stiff as hell. Oh well. Thought that'd be a fun little print to run in the background while we do the giveaway. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Today was wonderful. I hope you also had a wonderful time. Yeah, we did some cool stuff, printed some cool stuff. And we got the Prusa minis now up to speed with 0.5 nozzles and with the Bondtech extruder. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I forgot to show you guys this. A couple streams ago, we decided to print out little armature for this tiny battery that died. Yeah, this is how it turned out. It came out great, actually. Doesn't match the color of the battery exactly, obviously, but hey, it looks fun. And yeah, he is able to stand up on his own. He's so stubby. He's so stubby. It's so cute. You know, he's almost able to touch his ankles without bending over. You know, so he's a fun little guy. Yeah. Thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. Once again, thank you everybody who's supporting the stream, because your support is allowing us to support the Trevor Project, and you know, help individuals who are in mental crisis and hopefully keep them on this side of existence. So seriously, thank you all so much for that. I hope you all have a wonderful night. Hug yourselves more, hug your loved ones more, and remember, volunteer, fight for, and if you can't do either of those things, donate to causes that you believe in. Thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. I hope you all have a wonderful night. This is Nomad, signing off. Good night. I can't even do the ending card because my other computer's borked. Bye! I'll see you guys.